Hi everyone, MP Will Greaves here with this week's Weekly Wrap, coming to you from a beautiful, sunny, slightly windy downtown Victoria. This week was a reminder of something that I believe pretty deeply. The best economies aren't just efficient, they're rooted. Rooted in communities, in local businesses, and in people who build things and take care of each other. I kept seeing that everywhere that I went this week. Let's start with craft breweries, because it's a bigger deal than people might realize. In fact, Victoria may have the highest concentration of craft breweries of any riding in Canada. And collectively, craft brewers support around 70% of all of the jobs in the brewery sector nationwide. These aren't faceless corporations, they're local, small and medium-sized employers, local gathering places, and local institutions. This week, I sat down with representatives of craft brewers who are frustrated, and rightly so, by tax rules that put them at a disadvantage compared to large industrial brewers. When the rules are stacked against the little guys who actually employ our neighbors, that's something worth fixing, and it's a message that I'll continue to take back with me to Ottawa. The rest of the week kept me close to home in the best way possible. I spent time with environmental advocates, First Nations representatives, and members of Victoria's Muslim community. All important conversations that keep me grounded in the full range of voices in this riding. I also toured Fort Rod Hill with Parks Canada staff, and there are some exciting things in the works for that site, so stay tuned. I also got to hang out this week with Victoria's firefighters. I slid down the pole, I rode in the truck, and I had a pretty good time, and frankly, I did pretty well. What struck me beyond just the fun of it was the professionalism and the pride that these firefighters bring to their work every single shift. We are lucky to have them looking out for us in our community. But this week, I also had a great time showing my colleagues from Ottawa what Victoria is becoming. We had, as a visitor, Parliamentary Secretary for Industry Karim Bardeesy in town, and we spent the day visiting two large operations doing things that really nobody else is doing. At the Ocean Networks Canada Lab, we were hosted by the remarkable Dr. Kate Moran, Order of Canada recipient and one of the most impressive people you'll ever meet. Under her leadership, ONC has become a global force in ocean data, climate monitoring, and early warning systems. It's extraordinary, world-leading work that's happening right here in Greater Victoria. After that, we went to UVic's Centre for Aerospace Research, where we spent time with Dr. Afzal Suleman, who has built what I would argue is the best aerospace and space program in Western Canada. Satellites, remote sensing, aeronautical engineering, and a landmark partnership with Bombardier and other industrial giants in this field. The kind of work that used to only happen in Seattle or Montreal is happening right here because of leaders like Professor Suleman. This isn't theoretical, it's turning products and jobs and investments right here into a reality. And I wanted my federal government colleagues to see with their own eyes, and I'm so pleased that they did. So whether it's craft breweries, fighting for a fair shot, firefighters protecting our streets and our communities, or scientists and engineers who are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, it's all the same thing underneath. People who are deeply invested in this place that we call home. That's what a strong local economy actually looks like. So that's the wrap for this week. Thanks for staying tuned, thanks for staying engaged, and I'll see you out here again next week.